Hey, welcome to this channel. My name's Oliver. I've just finished another great trading session with binary options on Quadex. If you want to find out the result I got, watch this video till the end. Let's start right now. Let's go. Right guys, today I'm starting with $5. Let's go with the first option towards the call, towards the long. We're gonna do a call option here because we see an indication from stochastic oscillator that the price is going up. We don't see yet the zigzag, but it will come around, I believe. And yeah, generally globally there is an upward trend, and consider we entered in the middle of the pullback. So yeah, looks promising. Let's wait for the result and continue. Here we are guys, we have the first profit. It's not huge yet, but obviously we're gonna keep pushing that snowball and it will create this effect of exponential growth eventually. Let's keep going. Let's see if this, so globally we have an upper trend. This looks like so-called morning star pattern actually. There was a strong bearish impulse there. I think the price is actually going down. How about this here? That also is moving down. Let's see if we are going to yeah, let's go with this trend here. Looks like it's still falling. Yeah, let's wait for the result. Hopefully this is correct. Hey guys, we got this next profit. Again, not a huge one yet, but we keep pushing towards a big profit. $17 towards the next option is what we're going to put. And yeah, let's do that. Guys, by the way, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. This helps this channel enormously. I'm sure you know that already. And also there is an invitation link in the description to this video to a Telegram group where you can find out stuff you don't know about trading. Even if you're just a beginner, learning to build your own strategy. Apart from these videos where you can I try to clearly show some scenarios which work, the clearest ones possible, and that's why I have multiple assets all the time. But apart from that, guys, do if you're a beginner, apart from that, you need to learn some basic technical analysis to use those situations that I show in the video. So yeah, let's move on. Let's go and open up another currency. They're pretty low today, 87% payout. Usually it's 90 plus. Right, this one for example. Okay. Let's go into this. Right, let's go with a put option here because we're on the maximums there in a zone which is called of when the asset is overbought, overvalued, and at this point it starts to fall because comes the seller. People come to get the profits to sell because they bought when it was cheap. They wait till the price goes up and they start selling massively, and that's why you get the price kind of in this cycle. Every asset is nothing's linear. because the climate is that of what I explained. So yeah, let's so basically we are the ones that control the market. Okay. Let's wait for the result of this option, which just came now. And right, we're gonna put, I already put it in the investment box, $32 next towards our option to come. And yep, let's move to euro and Australian dollar. Those are nice bullish impulses. I would go with a call option here. I think it's gonna break this, although there's some resistance there, but this looks like nice, strong impulse. One that's capable of breaking the resistance. So let's wait for the result and continue. Looking good, guys. There is our zigzag came around. It doesn't come to break the resistance yet. It has the potential though, and it may be. So this is the point where a lot of times it collects just below this the resistance level. So it becomes a flat just below the resistance like this. That's a similar situation. We are at the resistance here actually. By the look, anyway. Yeah, I think it's gonna grow. Let's go. So the same thing, if we would stay on the other one, they're both at the same scenario. There is a resistance level which we are trying to break. And when it collects below like this, it is a good chance that it will break it. So yeah, let's wait for the result and continue. Lovely, we have $112 of profit this time, and it's into the 3 figures, which will be making an important growth in the balance, and very rapidly. You'll see that in a second. Let's try that out. Let's go and place 112, yes, towards the next option over here. See, what happens here is that it met the resistance and it's still not breaking through. It kind of bounced off, but this had a really good potential. So by looking at it, by observing this, it actually didn't work, as you can see. But by observing it, we could see also the stochastic now is showing us the price going down. So we may as well go into a put option here. Yeah. So it is a matter of observing the asset and the graph, how it behaves. If it would try to collect just below that line for a bit longer, kind of enter into a flat, then it would be a great thing to just wait a little bit until it starts growing a little bit, breaking that resistance, and enter there, even for a much longer periods. I mean, if you're working on hourly, daily, whatever, this works. This is universal knowledge, and it actually works better on longer time frames because short time frames are so volatile and they're so unstable. But still, as you can see, we managed to get it working on these. Aha, there we are. We have the 210 to use towards the next option. Exactly what we're gonna do. Let's do that. Let's move on with it. Let's get on with it. Let's just choose this. Looks good actually. I'm gonna go ahead and do a call option here. It is breaking the resistance level there, and it looks like a nice upper trend. Hopefully we don't catch pullback, but other than that, looks very good. So let's wait for the result and continue. Here it is, guys. As you can see, it's growing crazy. It's almost 400 now, and we're gonna use that 392. We're gonna use towards the next one, obviously. Let's go. Let's move on. I only got 2 assets here open right now. They're kind of nice to work with, so I'll keep those. This one's going a bit crazy at this point. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead with the call option here, but it's pretty tricky. It's got some support there, but it's pretty volatile, I must say. I'm strictly looking at the pin bar, which is pointing down, and usually what happens is that the bars candles will start to move in the opposite direction from that pin bar, from the shade of the candle. Hopefully it works. Otherwise, no, let's wait for the result. Oh, there we are. 700, guys. 710. 710 I'm gonna put towards the next one. Let's go with it. Let's choose that one. So okay, so maybe this looks like it's starting to go into the flat kind of. So let's go with a put option. I think maybe we'll have kind of a pullback vibe here. On the pattern, if you look at it, it does look like that. There is a rhythm. So if it is so, we are good, even if it starts to grow back up afterwards, but we're gonna profit. So yeah, let's wait for the results, see if that's correct. Here it is, guys. As you can see, we're into the 4 figures, and this is how every last option makes huge difference, enormous difference. Every one of them, every next option makes the exponential growth. Let's move on, guys. Let's push a little bit more. We're gonna place next 1000 towards this option, put option, because we are in this. It's not I mean, if you look at it on a smaller time frame, larger time frame, this would be kind of a flat. So inside this flat we have a movement, like in a channel. So you could apply a channel to this. So if there is a line in the middle line in this channel, like any channels, visually you don't really need all those indicators. You don't really need them, to be honest, but it's easier if you cannot kind of imagine that. But basically, if you imagine a channel in which the graph goes and then divide it in 2, then you'll see exactly like similar stuff to what the Donjin channel is showing you. And right now it is at the resistance level from that middle line, basically, and then it bounces off, or rather it goes through and it breaks through, and it did work. As you can see, that resisting middle line, imaginary one, worked out. So let's move on, guys. We have possibility of 2K now to place. Let's do that. As you can see, it's breaking it now, actually. See, it's actually breaking it now. How about this? How about this? We're gonna go ahead and I think it goes back up. I think it goes back up on the track, and it's gonna bounce off this support. Let's go with a call option. 2K this time. Fat one. We need to be more careful at this point because the stakes are much higher, and yeah, basically it's more risky. Let's wait for the result. I think the line on the left shows 96% probability of the call option to be the correct one, so that looks good so far. But let's wait and see for ourselves. Here it is, guys. Here it is. Here is the next one. And again, every single one of them, each one of them is just almost doubling your balance. Okay, let's go. And there's a difference between doubling $20 and doubling $2,000. Right, this looks also good for a call option. As you can see, if you think of it the same, it broke through the middle line and it's still growing. It has still the potential to grow. And obviously zigzag at this point is actually, it didn't draw the last peak, and I think it will go ahead and draw one down and up unless this falls. But I think this is kind of a pullback, so it will still go back to test, to correct to the top of the channel, of the imaginary channel. Maybe next time I put the Donjon channel. It'll be easier. But yeah, although we don't have that channel, I have it. I still see it. I still keep thinking about that kind of division of the zones, basically, because you don't really need any indicators. You might need an oscillator, occasional, and then SMA, moving average, 200 if you're trading on some larger time frames. Guys, we're gonna stop here. We had an amazing run. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.